Look at this, soft and stretchy and made in a pot. If you've ever wondered how to make bread without an oven, I'm here to show you. You are welcome to my channel. Let's get started. So to your bowl, you are going to add some flour. Make sure you sift your flour to avoid unwanted particles. You are going to add some salt. Then you go in with some nutmeg. You are also going to add sugar and some milk powder. Next, we are going to add some instant yeast to this. Give this a good mix until it's very much well combined. Then the next thing we are going to do is to add some lukewarm water. Make sure the water is lukewarm. If it's hot, it will kill the yeast. I added some vanilla extract and I also went in with some melted margarine. You can also use melted butter for this. Now you are going to mix it carefully with your spatula, and then you can go in with your hands and then begin to knead it into a dough. If you are new here, you are welcome to my channel. This is Vicky in the kitchen, and over here we film simple recipes. You can join us by subscribing, and if you are a returning subscriber, I'm so grateful for your support. You can also like the video if you haven't already. Thank you so much. So to my work surface, I'm going to grease it with some of the melted margarine. You can also grease it with some oil. Then you are going to knead this until it's nice and smooth. I started off by kneading mine by hand for some minutes, and then after that I finished off with my hand mixer. If you have a very good mixer, you can mix this totally with the mixer until it's nice and smooth. To check if your dough is well kneaded, you take a portion of the dough and stretch it. And if it doesn't tear easily, you know that you've kneaded it well. This step is very important to ensure nice and stretchy bread. After this, you want to roll it into a ball and leave it in your greased bowl. You can also grease the dough. Let it be in a warm place until it doubles in size. Once it doubles in size, this is about an hour after, you want to take out the air and then transfer it to your work surface. So we are going to use our baking tin that I've greased with margarine. You can also grease yours with oil or cooking spray. Then you want to roll it with your rolling pin and then fold it over. You can do this more than once. This helps to increase elasticity and it helps to strengthen the dough. Once you are done rolling, make sure that the dough is at the same width as your baking tin. Then you want to roll the dough tightly to itself. This also helps you to prevent having air pockets in the bread when it's done baking. Then you want to seal the edges so that it does not open up. This is also very important. Once you are done sealing the edges, you want to bring your baking tin over and then place it into the tin. The next thing we are going to do right now is to leave it in a warm place covered so that it can double in size. This should take about 1 hour or more. After that, you are going to get a pot and then pour in some salt. You can also use sand for this process. Spread the salt evenly so that you can have even baking. And then you put in a stand. It can be anything. It can be a tin as well. Then you want to put this under medium heat and let it preheat for 5 to 10 minutes when the dough is almost risen. We are back to check on the dough and it has risen beautifully. We are going to put this in our preheated pot and bake this until it's nice and golden brown. After about 20 to 30 minutes under medium heat, this is what the bread looks like. It's nice and golden and came out beautiful. Now you are going to take this out of the pot and then spread some margarine on it or some butter. This helps to keep the crust soft. Then you want to take it out of the baking tin immediately and then enjoy it when it has cooled down a little bit. Now let me know in the comment section if you'll be making this. And remember to always enjoy cooking. Like this video if you haven't already. Subscribe and I'll see you in my next one. God richly bless you. Bye bye.